What's going on, guys? We're back with another Warpath video. If it's your first time to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as we try to bring some of the best content for Warpath. And shout out to Loki Hokey as he is the first member of the Triple G Gaming Squad. So shout out to him. He also has a YouTube channel. Look in the links down below for his information and give him a shout, and also hit that subscribe button and show some love for the community. Anyway, guys, today we have an excellent video. It is about close quarter combat with base to base. There were some things that I saw within a battle and I wanted to go over them, so let's get into it. Alright guys, well let's get straight into the video. So I was in server 8 and they tagged somebody, and it looks like inside of this city you have a CC being built, just the CC alone, that was towards the middle. I do believe it was CBN's, and so they had all of their people within them, and all of the people probably in the city or coming into the city to help decided they were going to take him out. So we have a player, the commander, and why he didn't change his name yet, I don't know, but he has his original commander name and he's within the Ruby Alliance, and he comes in and he stops the build. Now, this is why I bring this up, guys, is because this is what you call close quarters combat. Okay, this is base to base. And so what he's going to do is he's going to stop the build, but because he's a higher level player, he's going to try to take out these bases. Now he can do that because he can pop out, attack, and go back into his base, and his garrison will heal his troops faster than if he was on the field, right? However, if he gets overwhelmed, he can get completely burnt out. So this is the game that you play, right? This is close quarter combats. And so I wanted to go over some of this footage because I saw some things in it and I think you guys might be interested in it. So hang with me for a little while as we go over this, okay? So let's start the video. Now, right here, he's attacking this guy, right? Now, this player right here, the WTHL, he comes out and he's going to bring almost all of his marches out. The thing about this is coming way out here and coming down instead of coming directly, he doesn't have his tanking unit taking the sponge and then the rest of the units or the power. He doesn't really have like a heavy artillery. I see he has some rockets. That's really not going to do it. He has a bunch of tanks. What's going to happen is that as soon as he engages this battle, now what did you see wrong here? First off, you don't start an auto attack or you don't attack a base with all 5 and you just click attack, because the rockets were the fastest unit inside of this right now. And so the rockets came out and the rockets started the attack. That means his base is going to fire off on the rockets. That means they're dead, instantly gone, dead. All right. Now, once they get done with that, it will pick the next troop that was it within the attacking, right? And so what's going to happen is we're going to see that he's going to lose that one, he's going to lose another one, and I believe he starts losing his third one before he starts pulling off. So there's his other one, and then he almost loses them right there. So now we have 3 that are lost, right? The CBN guy is going to come back to try to attack him because he's over here attacking. But here's the thing, your base is right next to this guy, right? Now you have 3 marches that are done. You only have 2 left, which means that you can't defend your base. Why? Because if he chooses to attack your base, then you're not going to have any troops because they're going to take a while to train. Okay, so let's watch. So he pulls back over here. This guy's going to start taking the aggro, but look what he does. So he notices. So look, this guy, he's playing smart. He knows. He's not worried about the super heavy over here that's going to take a while. That's a sponge. It's not doing enough damage on his base. But what he does see is that this guy right here has now popped out of his base so far that he can't get his units back in time, right? And so now he's going to come out and start attacking this base. So look, he attacks it, and then he's going to try to pull over and get these. Look, watch. He's going to notice these are right here. Boom. He's going to hit him. All it takes is one shot. They're gone. Now, we have a key situation going on here, okay? This guy is now attacking this base, and what does he have? His other troop, I believe, is over here. So as you can see right here, he's trying to retrain, because you'll see these little slots. These are the troops that are within there. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, but these slots right here, this guy doesn't have that many troops now. He's literally trying to train them, and so he has no defense. So watch how fast this goes, because the sponge is going to be on the super heavy right here, and the artillery is going to start taking out. Look at that artillery taking it out super fast. Okay, so he's going to keep this guy going. He's going to let the artillery come down here and hit the CBN guy to try to take it out, right? Keying in on some of his stuff. This super heavy is healing fast enough, so it's not a worry to him. So when this guy now pulls back, now he's probably going to go back to this guy again. So let's check it out. So there he goes. So look, now he's got 2 artilleries, okay? And these artilleries are kind of beefed up. Look how fast this base is going down. It's definitely going down. Now he's got some help right over here. But yeah, now he's at half. Okay, guys? So check this out. You let your troops die. Now they're training. You can see 3 lines right here, and you can see how they're starting to get into the yellow. That means that he's constantly training. He's losing time because he put all of his units out onto the field instead of just having them really close by. That's not a good play right there. That's definitely not a good play. This is going to give the Ruby player the ability to pretty much zero a base very quickly and very easily. So that's one thing that you don't want to do, is to lose all of your troops. You want to have something to garrison, because as you can see, he's already in the red. Now he shifts his focus over here to this guy. He's going to try to use his artillery, and he's going to see how long he can play it, because he's popping in and out so that he can heal. All right. And as you can see from his lines, he has 3 in his base right here, and he has 2 out. So 2 out right there. Now this guy down here is going to try to take the opportunity, but the super heavy that's hitting it isn't going to do enough damage to his base. I mean, you're not doing anything. You need artillery to be able to really hurt this base or to bring it down. You can't just come out with the super heavy and that's it. I mean, that's good for the sponge. It's good for the tanking, but it's not enough to do it. So now he's cleared out this one base right here from it because the guy let all his troops die, and I don't really know for what reason. But anyway, let's check out the next thing. Okay, so now that I believe this is his friend up here, because obviously they were attacking that one base or whatever, but needless to say, now he's going to focus back on the original base that he was dealing with. Now, the only person that he has that's withdrawing him is this guy right here, Sonic, in WTHL. And he's doing very good with the super heavy. Mind you, he has just the super heavy, but it heals very fast. And that's what he's doing. He's healing and going back. However, this guy's got a level 10 super heavy, so it's not exactly easy. But he is trying to do some damage to it so that it can't sponge. He's trying to help the CBN player so that, you know, it doesn't get hurt. However, with him coming out with the super heavy and then having an artillery, each time he does that, it's doing a lot of damage. And these guys aren't trying to counter to attack this base because they don't seem like they have a lot of artillery or beefed up artillery to be able to do that. So this close quarter combat is really interesting when it comes down to the tactic, okay? Like, this is overpowering. So, like, they have everything on the field. This guy probably isn't even fighting at all. I don't see his name. He's totally garrison. Well, it shows 2 marches in there. So, I don't know if he's somewhere else. He could be somewhere else, but I don't see his troops anywhere else. But, you know. So here we go. He's coming back to this base again. This is the guy that he's trying to zero. And this guy's got 9-10 million power, I believe. So, I mean, he's not just a nobody or whatever. He had some power. So what he's trying to do is he's trying to sponge, and then he's trying to use some of his artillery units. So, oh, check this out. That's what he did. All right. So I see what he did. So he normally had his howitzers out because he was attacking the base. However, this guy right here, Sonic, keeps coming and healing and then hitting back. And so he's getting kind of annoyed with it. So this time he comes out with his anti-tank guns. And his anti-tank guns aren't as strong as his howitzers, but he's going to try to get some licks into this guy. So that's what he's doing. He's trying to get a couple licks in to really get the, and look at it. Look at how fast. See, that's what an anti-tank gun does. And I don't mean to just keep on doing this, but let's check this out. Anti-tank gun, he's going to go. This guy has almost, you know, full health, and in one shot goes down to half bar in one shot. And look how slow they are. Look at him. He's going to pop out and he's going to try to get another one in there. Boom, hit him again. However, those are howitzers, so it really wasn't the anti-tank gun, but anti-tank gun really did some damage on those. So that guy has to run back. So he's going to take the time to try to hurt some of these other guys. Now, Captain Blackbeard, he has a really nice set of super heavies. Even though they're 9, he has a maxed out commander or whatever. And so, yeah, that one right there is definitely healing quite a bit. And that's about it that I got. I hope you guys enjoyed some of the footage and some of the different things that I thought about when I was watching this. Anyway, guys, if you liked the video, hit a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button. Until next time, guys, peace.